Welcome back to Castlevania 64, Legacy of the Darkness, Part 4, viewer discretion is advised. Anyway, let's get back to dealing with this. We have to deal with hounds, and really, as long as they keep to one side, you shouldn't have any actual problem dealing with these things. Hopefully you can hit them both at the same time. We of course had to deal with the ones that can spit fire soon. Pretty sure they're on a timer of some sort. Anyway, let's grab that, and we can also grab a roast beef on the way over. I'll be using a roast chicken because I'll be able to get plenty of that from the chainsaw man that's going to be appearing soon anyway. I forget how to collect all those items up there, but either way. I think it has something to do with the crest we're going to be collecting. Let's deal with our first actual vampire. Which, because the way out of this general area is not really too difficult, because you just run into the stairway. And then just jump off it whenever it gets too close. I didn't even see him sidestep that. Anyway, I'm pretty sure some of them actually turn into a great big bad, and if you hit it enough, it'll just keep dropping items. Not important items, just gems and such. Either way, yeah, let's go through here. Grab a roast chicken. Right there, that's a roast chicken, yep. Okay, and go through here. Make sure you grab the archive key from that jar. Right sure I did. I mean, it'll be through there again anyway, so I guess that isn't really too important. Anyway, pretty sure there's actually purifying and poison cures in these side areas. Anyway, we'll also be able to buy some items coming up pretty soon here, so make sure you start collecting gold. I think some enemies do respawn in this general area, but some of them don't. We are looking for the Rose Garden key, if I remember right. Well, that's one half of the crest. If I remember right, that one's locked. Yep. So we have to go over to this side. Pretty sure these are the first enemies that can actually poison you, so try to deal with them from a distance. I don't think we can open that gate either. I think that's a snake. Alright, there we go. Usually they appear in larger groups than that. Locked? Well, of course it is. There's the key we need. I forget whether or not poison cures after a while, but not that it matters. We got that point of poison cures. Speaking of which, we also get access to the shopkeeper in this particular area. I don't feel like getting poisoned again. Okay then, so it's up here. No, it must be over there then. Speaking of which, I think to actually get a secret boss fight with the shopkeeper, you have to buy about 30,000 worth of items. 30,000 gold worth of items, which doesn't really make sense seeing as you've been collecting it, but he says that you borrowed that much even though you collected it from monsters that he had essentially no known relation to, outside of possibly being cousins to them of some sort, but, oh well, it's not like it matters too much. So let's, go and open this, door over here. Wait, you already collected that one? Yeah, they did. Alright then. Anyway, let's deal with a boss fight involving a vampire in this one. Cutscene. Yes, that's what you call it. This one is actually going to be easier because it's daytime rather than night. Usually they drop more than that if you keep constantly hitting them. Anyway, let's collect this key. Make sure there's actually a cross in this one. There we go. And we can actually talk to Mary, and she gives us kind of sort of a quest to save her son Henry. And she says that she'll give you a copper key for saving him, which we need to progress, so of course we are going to have to do that. I forget whether or not there's no, there's nothing in that table. I think in one of the versions there's Purify in one of those. Anyway, watch out for these window men, and let's pay a visit to the archives. Yeah, do we get into a fight with this in this area? Purifying in that. Pretty sure it drops to the ground in the other version. Anyway, let's go into the archives and there's gotta be something in this area. Wait a sec, so it's, husband, wife, son. Okay. Well, hopefully I don't forget that. Because there are gravestones up front, and I think they correspond to those. I think we need to do that to get a crest anyway, so let's get that out of the way. Thankfully, you don't take fall damage from doing that. Alright, there's one. There we go. Okay, there we go, and that should open up that gate from earlier. Alright, now let's go and deal with Henry. Which, if I recall correctly, isn't too long of a segment, although it is an escort mission, which can be quite annoying because you gotta make sure to be very swole about things, because it won't actually let you proceed without them being in your general area. And by general area, I think they made it quite a bit shorter than it should be. There we go. I almost didn't grab that. There we go. Anyway, there could be some items here, including a roast chicken, storeroom key, roast chicken, and I think a purifying in the painting. Oh dear, what a nuisance those ghosts are. Now then, what's that? Just go out, run over here and use the storeroom key and collect these things. Wrong thing, jeez. Roast beef, chicken, and probably something in the statue purifying. Yep, of course. Geez, it barely wants to activate for some reason. Either way, we get to meet these salesmen right here. You'd think that those knights would move on, yeah. And then we meet Renan. Or Raynon. He tells you he's not your enemy, which, to be fair, he generally isn't unless you spend, I think it was 30,000 gold or something like that. In which case you gotta deal with a boss fight involving him near the end. Which, yeah, he can deal a lot of damage real quick if he feels like it. You can actually go to the contract and use your gold to actually buy stuff. And right there, we got 4 of those. Pretty sure he shows you the price after you select one. Either way, we do not actually need to get any food for quite a while because we're going to be able to collect roast chicken from the chainsaw man coming pretty soon. Let's buy at least 2 of those. And we got 2 of each of those, so that is actually not necessary. Okay, well, I think I spent 600. Anyway, we need to go over to this bridge, walk into this door frame, and cutscene. Where Henry, assumedly, is getting chased by this chainsaw Frankenstein monster thing, for lack of a better term. I wonder what his reaction would be if you were in your wolf form. Do how that gets turned off whenever you enter cutscene, though. That'd be interesting. Either way. Anyway, I have to warn you that this is an escort mission, and unfortunately, we have to deal with a lot of really annoying mechanics. Either way, thankfully, this guy actually drops food some of the time. Sometimes he just drops sub-weapons, which I did not mean to grab that. Either way, we have to wait until Henry is pretty much directly behind us, otherwise it'll say something like, we have to help Henry. Oh, I knew I needed to buy a few of those things. I hear a motor running in the distance. That's either a motorcycle or the chainsaw guy is right there, which I didn't even see him because of course I wouldn't. Either way, you can actually collect roast chicken from him. I think sometimes he drops roast beef, so you can actually get some good amounts of food. You know, if you caught up, it wouldn't be such a big problem. This is what I hate about escort missions. It's just a really slow-paced run. Not to mention we have to readjust our cameras so we can see what's behind us, so nothing sneaks up on us. If you could drop, say, more chicken, that'd be nice. Oh well. Let's see here. Because really, the camera angles are just really annoying. Let's see here. I think it is this way. Oh, I'd rather have the escort mission rather than what they did in the standard Castlevania 64. Because then you'll have a lot of miscellaneous things that turn your legs to stone whenever they bite you, just chasing you all throughout the area, and that's just really annoying. Nope, none. I see. Okay, Henry, behind me, hopefully. I'm not gonna complain if it wants to keep dropping roast chicken like that. I'm gonna say one more. If it decides to drop it, there we go. And then we'll knock them out one more time for good measure. And let's see here. Hopefully it's this way over by the bush. Henry, you're behind me, right? Right. Of course. Good. Oh, of course the dogs would reappear. Oh well, at least these ones don't turn your legs to stone, because let me tell you, those ones are really annoying. There we go. I don't know why it said that if he was close enough, because it scene shouldn't activate unless you open the door. As far as I'm aware, anyway. Yes, you'd leave the door open so that nice chainsaw man can chase ya. Boy. Anyway, let's go and get the, I think, second quest is actually what we need to get. I guess I can heal up if he drops one of those. There we go. Right here, 9Z women in this game. There we go. And we had to go and inspect the gated area. Because with that graveyard puzzle solved, that should open this gate. Oh, okay, that's what we need to do, in which case that's to actually get that unlocked. Alright, I think I might know what I'm possibly doing. I'm aware this doesn't sound very enthusiastic, but either way, let's get started on that. Hopefully. Maybe. Because this is a villa, it's very puzzle-filled, and it's just a real nuisance. I guess there is a key in that one rose garden. If not, I don't think the crests are actually... You know what, that's what you need for the end part, because getting the key isn't really too difficult. Well, let's collect the key and see what we need anyway. I'm aware this is actually taking much more time than the previous episodes, but this is Villa. Probably the most puzzle-filled one for quite some time. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this opens one of those two doors. Now let's see here, it was either that one or this one. Later, there's a torch on one side of this. I don't think it's as easy as just getting the key, is it? Nope, we need the crest. Oh, that's wonderful. Real nice. Oh boy. Let's see here. I think the area the key appears in is at 3 o'clock in the morning. In the Rose Garden. And if I'm wrong, then this is just a giant waste of time. Hopefully I'm right, but we will see. Although, speaking of which, I think there is an item we can actually collect here. There we go. There's a lot of items that you can collect around the area. And there's really not a whole lot we can do outside of wait, so I guess I can use turbo for that if this thing decides not to show up. Well, let's use turbo then. Nope, nothing so far. Oh, I thought it was 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, that's why it didn't shine. I thought it was shining. Maybe that's the other version I'm thinking of. Oh well, with this we should be able to open that gate. I don't think Cornell actually has a bad ending, so I guess it doesn't matter how much time we use. I know Carrie has a bad ending. I don't think Cornell or Reinhardt does, though. Oh, it's here. Okay, there we go. Now we can finally get out of this rather dumb area. Because it's really annoying and I really don't feel like dealing with much more. So, yeah, let's just go through the main hallway and out. And then we had to deal with 2 boss fights, both involving vampires. First one being the male version, the second one being the female version. If I remember right, they both types have the same boss fight. So, let's deal with one of these areas. Oh wow, at least I know I don't need items for quite some time. Oh wow, I even managed to get through this area without a walkthrough. That's actually kind of impressive because I remember looking up walkthroughs for this area quite a bit. The first time I played through. Either way, let's deal with vampires. And, oh, no cutscene, they just get right to it. Okay then. And he has different attacks than I thought he would. I forget whether it's a tunnel or Forget whether it's one of the tunnels or the castle wall next. Anyway, let's jump in. Yep, the outer wall, a platforming section. Oh joy. Okay, I guess I'll end this episode here. I'm aware it took quite a bit longer to deal with that section than the others, but that one had a lot of puzzles in it, and I didn't bother looking up a walkthrough beforehand. Either way, I'm going to end this episode here, so everybody have a good day.